This is the Allewie queen-size lift-up storage bed, and after 8 months of daily use, I've got a clear take on what it does well and what you should watch for. I bought it to solve a storage squeeze without giving up the look of a real bedroom centerpiece. The short version. It looks upscale, it's sturdy, and the storage is genuinely useful. There are a couple of setup quirks and a weight caveat for the gas lift, but once dialed in, it works the way you hope. The light beige upholstery has a soft, woven feel that looks warmer and richer than the photos suggested. The Wingback headboard with horizontal channels gives it a modern, tailored vibe without being flashy, and it's tall enough to feel substantial. The queen footprint comes in around 80.7 by 60.6 inches, with a headboard height near 44.5 inches, so it reads as a full-size piece rather than a low platform. The rails and footboard are fully wrapped, so there's no exposed metal. That makes the whole frame look cleaner and also saves my shins. The padding on the headboard has enough give that I can lean back to read without needing extra pillows. The color leans neutral beige with a slight warm undertone, easy to match with whites, grays, or wood tones. From a touch and sound perspective, it's solid. The slats sit on a metal frame that's lined with foam strips, which cuts down on creaks. The bed sits stable with no wobble when I shift. After months of use, I still don't get squeaks. I did a quick retighten of bolts once around the 3rd month, and it's been quiet since. Cleaning has been simple. I spot clean with a dry upholstery brush, and for dust, a small vacuum attachment. The fabric tag says dry clean only, so I avoid soaking it. The box is heavy. Mine weighed about 125 pounds, so moving it took 2 people. Unboxing is tidy, with parts packed smartly. Assembly took me around 3 hours at an easy pace. From my experience, leaving bolts finger tight until everything lines up is the move. When I attached the lift arms, I used a drill on a low setting for speed and finished by hand to avoid stripping. Expect a little puzzle solving if you're new to flat pack furniture, but the instructions are reasonable, and there's a video if you want it. The gas lift is the heart of this bed. It's a pair of hydraulic pistons that assist when you pull the fabric handle at the foot. It lifts smoothly and stays open on its own, which makes both hands free for grabbing bins or luggage. Closing it requires a firm push, and it feels controlled on the way down. The key detail, the lift is tuned to a certain mattress weight. In my opinion, this matters more than people expect. With no mattress, it's hard to push down. With my mid-weight queen memory foam mattress, around the 70 to 90 pound range, it works great. If your mattress is extra heavy latex or a stacked setup, the sweet spot can shift. The spec notes a max around 110 pounds for best lifting behavior, and that matches how mine feels. The anti-slip bar at the head keeps the mattress from sliding when raised, and it does its job. Storage is where this bed pays rent. Instead of drawers that eat side clearance, the entire interior opens up. I use the space for off-season clothes, bedding, and 2 carry-on suitcases, plus a couple of low bins. The interior height is roughly around 10 to 11 inches, so most standard storage totes fit. I also toss in a small moisture absorber because I live where humidity spikes in summer. Everything stays clean and out of sight. Key features that stood out to me are the lift mechanism that actually holds itself open, the full upholstery that hides hardware, the padded headboard that's comfortable, and the slat system that supports a mattress without a box spring. The fact that it ships in one box made delivery easier, even if the weight is no joke. In my opinion, the biggest win is the storage to footprint ratio. No drawers, no lost space, just a big, usable compartment that turns a cluttered room into something calmer. The look is another highlight. People assume it costs more than it did. The headboard design brings the room together and doesn't feel flat pack once assembled. Day to day, the bed feels sturdy. I'm not babying it. I sit on the edge to put on shoes, I shift a lot and sleep, and it doesn't complain. The lift system inspires confidence. It hasn't sagged, it hasn't lost pressure, and it still locks open firmly. I also appreciate the quiet. No chattering metal, no random creaks at 2 a.m. There are a few realities to accept. The initial setup is a project. If you're solo, plan extra time and take it slow. The weight is real, both in the box and once built, so pick the spot where you want it and build it there. The gas lift is sensitive to mattress weight, so if you're using a very heavy mattress, expect more effort. Also, because the storage is enclosed, don't toss damp items inside. I keep things dry and add a desiccant pack, and it's been fine. It's perfect for anyone in a smaller space, in a shared room, or just trying to keep visual clutter down. I like that I can stash bulky stuff without the room looking like a storage closet. From my experience, it's held up well across 8 months, including seasonal changes and weekly lifting. No loose fabric, no pilling, and the color hasn't shown weird wear. I'd recommend this for renters and owners who want more storage without buying a separate chest or under-bed drawers, for people who like a modern look with a padded headboard, and for anyone who wants a platform setup without a box spring. If you're intimidated by assembly, grab a friend for an hour, and it'll feel much easier. If your mattress is on the extremely heavy side, just know the lift may feel different. Within the typical memory foam range, it works as advertised. In conclusion, the Allewie queen-size lift-up storage bed delivers on the promise of hidden storage with a clean, modern design that looks more expensive than it is. The lift mechanism has been reliable for me and genuinely makes it simple to access what I've stored. The bed feels sturdy, sleeps quiet, and the headboard is comfortable for reading. The trade-off is the heavier build and a more involved assembly, plus being mindful of mattress weight for the lift. If you can handle those points, it's a strong buy that solves real storage needs while keeping your room looking put together. You can find detailed information about the Allewie queen-size lift-up storage bed in the comments section. See you in the next video.